Long ago, in prehistoric times, a landslide occurred in the mountains above Verone. The limestone boulders that fell from the Alps are a key ingredient in the soil, which has turned out to be such an exceptional breeding ground for the vineyards of Salgesch. During the 12th and 13th centuries, crusaders came through the Valais on their way to free the Holy Land from the yoke of the Islamic infidels. Subsequently, numerous pilgrims traveled to Palestine via the Simplon Pass to visit the holy sites in Jerusalem. As all these pilgrims needed room and board, numerous hospices were built along the route. It was at the beginning of the 13th century that the Knights of St. John built their headquarters near Salgesch. Nevertheless, crossing this convoluted and hostile land was not without its dangers.
Arbiter elegantiae, taste master. This Latin expression became a synonym for the wine-producing village of Salgesch. Thanks to its unusual topography and its favourable microclimate, the region of Salgesch was destined to become vineyards. The eight-pointed St. John's Cross is the town's coat of arms and is well deserved, as their proverbial hospitality has remained a tradition in Salgesch. The most exclusive red wines in Switzerland are produced from grapes grown here by about 30 fairly large wine producers who tend to some 200 hectares of vineyards.
Back in the day when the Knights of St. John were here, the sun-drenched lower slopes of Salgesch were already then covered with vineyards. The order was a major landowner and above all owned a big hospice. In the Middle Ages, drinking wine was a customary act. However, one of the most noble tasks of the order was to host and care for the exhausted pilgrims, some of whom were sick or injured.
Vintners are busy all year round. Pruning the vines is the vintner's first task at the beginning of the year. From then on, one job follows another until it's time to harvest the grapes. When it launched the idea of vintage wine, Salgesch's town council became the first in Switzerland to limit the grape crop. Today, excess unripe grapes are used to make a gourmet vinegar called verjuice. What about the good old grape harvests of the old days? What has become of them? They have been replaced by more efficient, well-organized operations. High-tech, state-of-the-art facilities are used to care for the precious grapes and to optimize their ripening.
Not only do the Knights of St. John care for the injured Philip, but Anna does too. Even the monks of the order appreciate the Salgesch Cornalin, a unique and renowned wine. Philip feels safe and well protected. He's fulfilled and happy.
Situated in the heart of the Rhone Valley in central Valais, natural beauty spots and tourist attractions are less than an hour from Salgesch, the wines of which are held in high regard all over the world, even by the most demanding connoisseurs. Not far from Salgesch, the Pfinnwald, a forest close to where the Rhone River runs wild with rapids, is a gem among natural parks and complements this unique vineyard.
His health restored, Philip helps out with the grape harvest. Will he continue his pilgrimage or not?
In Salgesch, vineyards and wine are a focal point of life. Guided walks, events and activities take place all along the vineyard trail and in the wine cellars, attracting numerous wine and nature lovers. A fascinating visit to the Wine and Vineyard Museum is part of the programme, along with a professional and individualised wine tasting session in one of the numerous village wine cellars.
Philip decides to live at Anna's, and the event is celebrated in style.
At the various village events, what a feeling of joy and intimacy there is, naturally accompanied by wine in accordance with the tradition. Whether at the festival of the inauguration of the Order of Wine or at the presentation of a special vintage, the inhabitants of Salgesch are taste masters. The impressive number of medals and awards that the Salgesch cellars win every year is proof of the vintner's endeavour to maintain high standards and produce quality wines. Taste Master.